ever again. You know, I've been blessed, you know, by God to have such tremendous power. And I don't think, you know, people understand and recognize what they're seeing and what they're witnessing. They're waking up, but I don't think they really understand it. You know, so 6 more years I'm gonna give them to understand. That way they can't say, well, I didn't give them a chance. But you're getting a chance right now. You know, so I just thank everyone for the support that's been supporting boxing in a whole. And November 23rd, baby, you don't want to miss it. If you can't be here, you better click it.
Deontay, how does it feel to be the BMS of boxing?
Man, it feel amazing. You know, it feel amazing to be the baddest man on the planet. You know, and I test anyone in the world of that. You know, and but on the other hand, you know, it's always motivational, you know, for myself and others. You know, I have so many men, women, old, young, always writing me or coming up or traveling to see me just to deliver a message to me, to tell me how much I motivate them and inspire them to be a better person than what they were, you know. And when I hear that, you know, it's like, what have I done? Because it's not for cameras, it's not for clout, you know, it's actually me being me, you know, spreading my love amongst the world and just giving my opinion of what I feel and what I think, you know, and for others it's been a lot for them. A lot of people, you know, it's been great for their life, you know. They tell me, you know, I'm like, damn, me, you know, because I don't really think I'm just a normal guy, you know, and that's how I like to carry myself. I know I'm the heavyweight champion of the world. I have nice things or whatever, but in reality, I'm just me, man. I'm just a normal guy, just trying to be great and lead by example, not only to the world but to my children.
Deontay, there's a lot of buzz after this rematch with Ortiz. Why did you feel like you had to give him another opportunity?
Well, it's a lot on the line with him. You know, age. He have an ill daughter. You know, he's not getting the opportunity as he's supposed to, and I feel like he's one of the best. And if you're one of the best, you got to get the opportunities, because in a whole boxing, it's a small community, and if people complaining about fights, then, you know, and I look at this fighter, I'm like, man, he's one of the most dangerous fighters in the heavyweight division. He make a great fight for anybody, and I don't think there's not one person in this room would disagree with that, you know. But because of the lack of confidence that other fighters have within themselves, they don't want to give him the opportunity. So when I look amongst that, you know, it allows me to, like, hey, I'm gonna do it again. The first fight, we proved people that it was, you know, it was a great fight. He's good for good TV, you know. And I wanted to come around, and I see the situation with his family, his daughter, you know, with her skin disorder, and say, you know, she can't, you know, she's growing and she's getting older. And I always relate my daughter, although this is different situations, but I always look at his daughter and my daughter. As my daughter gets older, she's into different things and she want to do things. He said his daughter getting into things, but with her disorder, it keeps her back from doing certain things. You know, they said that if she get a scratch, it feels like a 3rd-degree burn. And I don't know anybody that ever had a 3rd-degree burn, but I have, and I know how that feels. And I like, you know, so blessing him again with the opportunity to be on pay-per-view so the world could see, you know, the world could hear his story. You know, you just never know the outcome is gonna be after this. You know, even when he get knocked out, you know, it's gonna be people hitting him up, say, hey, bring your daughter here. Hey, we want to do this for you. We want to do that. And it makes me feel good to know that that's going to be the situation and the case after this fight.
One more.
Deontay, you said this week you think the knockout comes earlier, but you also said with Ortiz you got to take your time and figure him out. So how do those two things, you know?
I mean, you can take your time and still knock somebody out early. You know, just look at my last fight with Brazil. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't take your time a whole lot.
Well, you know, it was, you know. So when you saying taking your time, is also a pace. And with the pace, that's up to you to determine what type of pace you want to take. When you go slow, it's certain levels to being slow. It's certain levels to being fast. You know, when people think about it, they have to be open-minded with this. You know, I can walk slow, but he can walk even slower. You know what I mean? So it's just a pace. So with that being said, I'm gonna take my time, and when I see the opportunity, I'm gonna take my shot. And all it takes is one shot from me. You know, like I said, they have to be perfect for 12 rounds, don't have to be perfect for 2 seconds because of the power that I displayed. And I know I have power. So with knowing that you have it, you know, it's just like having magical powers. In the situation that you need to use it, you use it. And I know it's affect people. If it don't affect them when I hit them the first time, it's gonna affect them when I hit them again. And he be brave enough. See, the thing about boxing, we like to be brave, and we take too many punches because of the bravery, because of the fans. We don't want to get the criticism of them. So most guys are more braver than they should be in boxing. And he continues to be brave. He know how hard I hit. He know what the effect that it's gonna cause. And if you want to be brave, they say, what happens if you hit him and he don't fall? I'm gonna hit him again and again and again and again and again. You know, and that's going to be the end result.
What'd you think of him saying, you're a big guy on energy. What'd you think of his energy saying someone's getting knocked out? And like you're saying, some guys, it's worse when they come forward and try to make it a fight. Malik Scott, you know, you sparred with the last week, said that's the case with Luis. He's going to try and make it more of a brawl early. And when you fight Deontay Wilder like that, it only gets you knocked out sooner. So what'd you think of what Malik said?
I mean, when Ortiz said it's going to be a knockout, it was just like being a preacher. And I can't do nothing but say, amen. You know what I mean? Because that's exactly what's going to happen. And when guys come forward to me, because of the power that I have, you're giving me all the momentum that I need, you know, because if I'm coming with full force and your face is coming with full force, when those both connect together, it ain't going to be nothing pretty. It's just like you hitting this wall, you know. Although the wall ain't coming forward, it's solid, but you coming with all the force. That's what happened if you go back with the Spuka fight. Spuka came forward with his head, and it gave me the momentum that I need because I was coming downward. And when it's like that, somebody's gonna get knocked out crazy, and it's more likely gonna be the other guy on the receiving end of this right hand.
All right, we gotta wrap it because the arena's getting ready to shut us out of here.
What do you think of Ben Davison's scouting?
Thank you guys so much. He should be, you know, Tyson. You know,
What are you thinking about Alabama football now?
Hey, I'm always carrying Alabama. And I think those guys, you know, they did a great job, and they still in it, you know. So it's not over until it's over, and I'm always wishing them well. Thank you
Deontay,
guys
give us
so
a
much.
bomb squad. Give us a bomb squad.
Bomb squad.